is Wcxo, Carlisle.
This broadcast is a presentation of Wcxo Sports. Wcxo Sports, since 1999, the sports voice of the Carlisle Indians, the Central Cougars, the Mater Dei Knights, and the Westland Warriors, presents Talkin' Sports on Max 96.7. Talkin' Sports is powered by Hoffman Supermarket, the only choice for quality meats and friendly service. Talkin' Sports is brought to you by Munkin Dodge Chrysler Jeep Nissan in Centralia. Kaskaskia College. The future's yours at Kaskaskia College. Emin Insurance Agency in Carlisle. Farmers State Bank of Hoffman, Central City, and Hoyleton. Diane Chevrolet in Trenton. McKendree University in Lebanon. Ideal Home Solutions in Trenton. Farmers State Bank Insurance Department in Hoffman. Seaver Brothers in Carlisle. And by Becker Jewelers, with locations in Breeze and Highland, and always online at beckerjewelers.com. Here's the host of Talkin' Sports, Rip Notmeyer.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Talkin' Sports. Rip here in the Carlisle Meat Market Studio for the midweek edition. And a welcome in. Coming up tonight, stand by, Matt Wilson. We're going to talk with Wayne Hari late in the well, not real late, but in the second half of the show, the coach of the Nashville Hornets. And, of course, as always on a Wednesday, we have the Easy on Travel Sports Flashback. Today that features, or tonight, college basketball's Paul Lusk. Plus, we've got Matt Wilson from the Carlisle Union Banner in studio for the Prep Winter Sports Wrap-Up. And ahead of that, it's Scores and Stuff with Matt. And Scores and Stuff is brought to you on a Wednesday, as always, by Isaac Auto Body in Carlisle. See them for 24-hour towing and collision repair. Matt is on the Tucker Electric guest mic, and welcome back again. Seems like we just talked about the fall season about 3 weeks ago.
It goes by It goes by very quickly.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
You are fresh back from your hometown of Jacksonville. We'll start out there on Scores and Stuff. You saw one heck of a basketball game last night between the Oakville Rockets and the Peoria Quest
Gators,
because there are a lot of alligators around Peoria?
I
Quest
don't know.
High School? Or?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
You didn't delve into that?
No, I didn't get into that, no. No.
What are we paying you for? All right, but Oakville won last night. They are state-bound. They nipped Peoria Quest 65-64 in double overtime. I'm following. I went to watch the game last night online through the IHSA network. I thought every game I've seen or wanted to see in the past has always been on there. And this one was not.
No.
So I was watching something on TV and really just following you guys on Twitter, you and the Oakville High School, the fan base there and all, and whoever else. But anyway, Oakville won it, and they held them off on a block shot by Luke Kensler. I saw a few highlights through Twitter feeds and stuff. That was nicely done. And
it was very nicely
saved the
done.
deuce in the win, possibly.
Yeah, it was. It was. Oakville had their chances. I mean, they had 5-point leads in the regulation and overtime, and Quest they're a good ball team.
I believe it.
They just kept on coming back, and kid made a couple big three-pointers, got him back in there.
Was
Defense,
that Walker?
Yes.
Terrell Walker or Terrell, however he pronounces it.
Terrell Walker, yeah.
So he was the real deal.
He came on late.
Did he?
Yeah, their big guy fouled out.
Oh, okay.
And Terrell kind of took over from there. But, yeah, he was the real deal.
Now, was that in the second overtime when Oakville had the traveling violation?
Yeah, that was the second overtime.
Really, really late?
Yeah. That was on the possession right before the block shot.
That was on that possession there, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, baby.
Yeah.
So I don't know who walked in that part of the game, but he would have felt bad, of course.
Exactly.
But that's it's a big game and things happen.
Exactly.
Did he walk incidentally?
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
Yeah.
He shuffled those feet. So Oakville wins at 65-64. Luke Hensler, he's quite the player, man. It is 6'6", 6'7", and he's scoring a lot.
He's listed as 6'7",
yeah. What do you think? You say that. Do you not think he's quite?
I don't know. I mean, he's listed as 6'7". Yeah. Comparing him to some other people, I don't know if he's that.
I've walked by him before.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to be 6'7", but he could be.
Yeah. Yeah, well, sometimes they fudge a little bit
Exactly,
in basketball at every. But he did a lot of damage at the free throw line. 13 out of 14. And the team missed what, 5 or 6?
5, yeah.
That's how you win. That's how you stay in games.
Yeah.
Make free throws, play some good D. You got an opportunity to knock anybody off.
Exactly.
Boy.
Exactly. Quest was senior heavy.
Were they?
Tall, athletic. They were very good. Yeah.
Well, I know last week on Talking Sports, I read the name, and I was sure I got it off the IHSA site. I didn't think anybody. I'm reading Peoria. Who is this?
I know. It's a charter school. It's in their 6th year of existence.
That's what Coach Krause told me. I guess maybe on the show we had him on Monday night, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is Wednesday. Yes. So, and now Oakville will play. They got Goreville.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 Southern Illinois. They get Goreville beat Central A&M by 13 down at Carbondale. I don't know if you know much about Goreville either, but they've had some nice athletes in the past. So I'm sure
they've had some nice athletes in the past.
Sure, it'll be a good game.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I think Oakville's probably got the experience going on their end, being there last year, and all the postseason experience of that age probably goes to them. But Goreville will probably put up a great fight, like normal, out there.
The Black Cats. Now, see, I understand that. There are a lot of Black Cats in Goreville. Did you realize? But I don't think there's any Gators up in Peoria.
I don't think so.
Unless they're centered right around Quest High School.
Yeah.
Maybe they like charter schools.
I don't know. I'm
going to Google that later on. So, closer to home, Marion defeated Columbia 49-41 at the 3A Centralia Sectional. And we've seen enough of Columbia, and Holmes did pitch in 20 last night, and that too I was following through the same means, and Columbia was out of it for a while, and they'd crawl back in, get on a little bit of roll, and then it was all over. But they gave Marion a scramble. Now Marion has the Orphans East St. Louis winner tonight. That tips off at 7 o'clock. The Orphans have a real opportunity here, especially at home. Can't hurt to win this sectional and go on to the Super, and good for them. I'm all for them.
Yeah. There's going to be some athletes on the floor tonight.
Yeah, actually, I was hoping that was going to start at about 7:30. I knew better, but that's what I was pulling for.
There's going to be some athletes on the floor tonight out there.
Yeah. Let's see. You saw Central play East St. Louis? You saw them. You were at Highland last week.
Yeah.
So, talk about an opportunity. Central had a chance. They lost by 2, right?
They lost by 2 on the last second shot.
That's right. 2.5 seconds in there. Maybe a turn around the lane or whatever by their best player.
So, I mean, Central battled them hard all the way through, but, I mean, East St. Louis is just so athletic. They press you up and down the floor.
Right.
They got a lot of length. They're going to give Centralia a good challenge tonight.
I would imagine, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, go Orphans. Good luck to Lee Bennett and company. I want to see him getting that Friday. Well, then I really want to see him skip past that and go to the Super Plus. So the Kaskaskia Blue Devils, their slate ran dry this afternoon. Vincennes bolted to an 81-45 victory over the Devils. That's at the district tournament at Ren Lake. So their season is in the books. Case Vincennes is always a
they are.
That's a basketball team.
It is. It is.
It's a real power, but that's what happens. KC was the 8th seed, and they had to win a playing game Monday night over Lewis and Clark. Went to watch that one. Good ball game, but then you get matched up in the first round, and not easy. Everybody else is pretty much competitive. With Vincennes will be hard to beat, and the Blue Angels were blasted last night by Wabash. You talk about it; they're highly ranked in the nation, so there was no shame. And I saw them at KC. I don't know if you saw. Ooh, big team, and it's this is one of the. Well, I hate to see this. Everybody does who's a basketball fan and a Harry Statham fan, but Harry Statham's vacating his post after 52 incredible seasons. I saw 1 or 2 places, which was what I thought most. I mean, he said he did not resign, so I'm pretty sure it's kind of after reading the not the script, obviously, but the
press release
put out by McKendry. Yeah, it looked, and maybe we'll get on Harry. We will have Harry on again if he wants to. We just had him on last Monday again. And no clue. He was always a great guest. He's a super person. The guy is all class. He's just unbelievable. And what he set the tone there, and the gymnasium is named after him and everything. So best of luck to Harry. And like I said, it's his option to come on again. I'm going to get in touch with him tomorrow or Friday and see. We've certainly appreciated all of his times on 3 or 4 times a year in the past. So Cardinals won today, 4-3. Greg Garcia hit a home run off Scherzer. So
There you go.
He must have been fooling around with a certain pitch in spring training. The little guy pumped it out. The Redbirds face the Fish tomorrow. Nice contract for the Young, huh?
Not very nice.
Kinda, a little bit from your neck of of the woods there. Ooh. I myself wouldn't have done that yet, but whatever. I like him.
Yeah.
And he played well for 4 months. Can he keep it up? And
He's going to be one of the futures. I mean, they've got to get the young guys in there.
Wcxo, 44 years old. He is back with Seattle.
Yeah.
And I like this. According to their press release, Seattle finalized a 1-year deal with blah, blah, blah after several outfielders got hurt.
Yeah.
Hey, he didn't do too badly last year, actually, with the Marlins. I mean, he held his own, and he wants to play until he's 50. He might have to go back to Japan for that.
Yeah.
Not sure. Mark Smith, what do you think about that situation at University of Illinois? He's moving on.
Well, he just kept on saying it wasn't the right system for him and everything. I'm a little surprised that Illinois is just giving him free reign and saying go wherever you want to go and not putting any restrictions on him.
They must be pretty confident he's not going to another Big Ten team.
They must be. They must be.
And I have a feeling he won't be either.
Yeah.
So that was my. Actually, I didn't get as much response as I thought it would on, and that's fine. Sometimes a bunch, and you never. But that was my poll, the Brett's Wildlife poll question on Talkin on my site this week, and I put what were the actual reasons for his, the real reasons for his decision. He couldn't handle Underwood's discipline. He wasn't happy with his court time, or he realized he wasn't cut out for Big Ten play. And I went with the discipline and the court time, of course. And what's next for him? Who knows? Maybe he'll go to SIU Edwardsville. It's Division I now. Sit out a year and be the star. I don't know.
Yeah.
I was disappointed in him too. He started out so well.
He did start out really well.
And I mean, every Saturday especially we'd be talking. Man, I don't know. And so good luck to him though.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed playing him. He's kind of a local there, but he wasn't the only one who didn't get the job done for Illinois. I'll say that, but I know my spotlight was on him a lot because he is an area guy.
He is.
So Michael Porter is going to play tomorrow. Michael Porter Jr. for Missouri.
Yeah.
How much? Who knows? Whatever. Watch him get hurt 5 minutes in. He looks good but he's not in game. I thought he would have played maybe before now.
Yeah.
Watch him play one game and get hurt and have a big setback. It won't matter, though. He'll still be a top 5 pick in the NBA. It doesn't matter. His brother, my goodness. He's picked up the slack, Jonte.
Yeah.
Holy cow. SIU's done slew plays tomorrow, too. And the Patriot League gets decided tonight. Colgate and Bucknell. I tell you what, I really enjoy watching those mid-majors or whatever. I love watching them play. And a lot of large gymnasiums, small arenas.
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
You
see the other teams all the time.
Spotlight. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice to see these other teams in the spotlight.
And I'm not one who thinks there should be fewer of them in the tournament. Sometimes some of these teams from the major conferences I don't think deserve. For one thing, if you're under 500 in any conference, you shouldn't get a bid to the NCAA.
Yeah.
They always use it. Well, look how tough it was. Oh, so what? Then quit crying. Go to a lesser conference then. They're not always that good, some of these teams either. Illinois was that team a few years ago, the last time they made it, I guess. What was that, 09 or something? It's been a while now, but I'm not sure if it was that year or not, but I remember one year they were under 500 and they got in.
Right at it,
Yeah. The Blues are off until they finally play tomorrow. They play 4 nights a week, and then they're off for 5.
Yeah. Crazy scheduling, yeah.
Maybe I can make that – boy. Well, now it's all done via computer anyway.
Yeah.
Major League Baseball used to have a husband and wife do that, by hand many, many years ago. I guess they got fired because of technology, but probably worked out better. All right, we've got to go by the boards. We'll come on back, and Matt Wilson will be with us to take a look at what happened in this winter scene for our area high school basketball teams. Plus, we'll return right after this. This is Talking Sports for a Wednesday. Farmers State Bank is dedicated to the communities they serve. They've been making home loans for over 100 years. They are and will continue to be a strong, steady, common-sense leader that's always focused on what's best for you and the community. And remember, Farmers State Bank has loan professionals standing by to assist you in making the right decision for your needs. That's Farmers State Bank of Hoffman, Central City, and Hoyleton. An equal housing lender, member FDIC, NMLS number 404955. Need insurance? Insurance you can really count on? If so, turn to Dan Imming at Imming Insurance Agency in Carlisle. Dan and his staff will provide you with the insurance coverage and service you deserve. Whether it's auto, home, life, health, or commercial, your choices aren't limited either. Imming Insurance Agency represents many outstanding companies, so get covered by the best. Call Imming Insurance Agency at 594-4536 or stop by 589 9th Street in Carlisle. Imming Insurance Agency, a proud supporter of Clinton County sports.
Planning a remodel or building a new home? Ideal Home Solutions in Trenton can get you started. Ideal Home Solutions has quartz, granite, solid surface, and laminate, with granite starting at just $49 per square foot. Ideal Home Solutions proudly sells Haas cabinets and specializes in custom showers, any size to fit your space. From tubs, whirlpools, vanity tops, windowsills, you're covered. Schedule a free in-home estimate today, 224-2500, or see their showroom at 102 West Broadway in Trenton.
What? Is this real? Hey, yo, sir. Do you know what I'm about to pay for gasoline?
With the Fuel Rewards Network program, you won't believe how much less you can pay for your fill-up at participating Shell stations.
Look at that.
Just shop through fuelrewards.com and dine at participating restaurants to earn rewards. Then use your Fuel Rewards Network card at Shell and save. Want to pay less for fuel? Sign up free at fuelrewards.com. Restrictions apply. Limit 20 gallons per purchase per vehicle. For information on rewards expiration and other details, see fuelrewards.com.
I'd like to start a campaign to blow the buttons off people's radios. Is that realistic?
This is Max 96.7.
Welcome back, everybody. Rip here in the Carlisle Meat Market Studio for a Wednesday night. Incidentally, Central basketball coach Nathan Reeder will be one of our guests on Saturday morning, Saturday 9 to 10, all throughout the year, Monday and Wednesdays 6 until 7, Wednesdays throughout the year, too. We couple Saturdays and Wednesdays and all that. All right, Matt Wilson is in here from the Carlisle Union Banner. He is the sports writer, the sports editor, and so forth. So we've done scores and stuff, and now we're going to trip around on the winter sports scene for our area, predominantly high school basketball teams. Before we do get into that, did you know it was National Cereal Day?
Yes, I did.
Oh, you did?
I did hear that, yes.
Did you have it? I had to. Actually, I don't eat just a bowl. I eat the whole box at once.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I do. Wheaties.
There you go.
But I didn't know about that until tonight on Twitter when I saw it.
Oh,
so.
yeah. Yeah, today is National
Must have been something, yeah. Did you embark?
No, I did not.
Okay, well, I ate enough for you as
okay.
well. So. All right, Matt, let's get to it. Boys basketball first. We'll start with the team that went the deepest there, and that was the Westland Warriors. Really good squad, and they folded up against Pinckneyville Friday. Talk about a quality opponent.
Oh, man. Pinckneyville is quality, and they are deep. They just come at you at all angles. They've got about 8 to 11 guys that can all bring something different to the table and score well. That's
the thing. It's they don't hesitate to bring them
exactly.
in. They, my goodness, the guards are really good.
Yeah.
Their defense. Westland didn't, and Brady bombed Nate. 50% of his threes were canned this year, and he hit 70. So they didn't make it. They were 0 for and only 5 attempts.
Yeah,
I mean they didn't get that shot off from beyond
exactly.
the arc. Yeah. And now let's see. Were you at Highland? Where were you that night?
Or
were you at Trenton?
The Westland Pinckneyville game?
Yes,
I was in Normal.
Okay, yeah, that's what it was.
State.
You were up there, and we're going to get to, of course, the Central girls later on. So, but yeah, it was just a 5-point game and a half.
Exactly, yeah.
But the Panthers came out streaking. In that third period.
Westland only plays about 5 or 6 deep. And I think Pinckneyville wears teams down that only go about.
But Coach Brady didn't think we had him on Saturday morning, and because they do that all year. They are. He's. I mean, obviously he knows his team, and they're used to that. It's just that. The swarming defense for one, and Courtney got in foul trouble, and he didn't have his usual night. Ottensmeyer just sparkled again. He went over 1,000 points on that night for his career.
Yes, he did.
And that was great. But 8-2, they share the conference championship with Salem, and they finished 26 up and only 5 down overall. A senior-driven team. outside of Nate. So they'll have to recharge next year.
Exactly.
He thinks he has some good young players. Cameron Brummeyer is going to be one.
Yeah, I mean, this JV team that he got looked pretty good. So, I mean, they look to be coming up the ranks, yeah.
Yeah, and Nate's going to he's going to be able to fire on all
exactly,
cylinders next.
Yeah.
There's a good athlete there. So
yeah.
All right, that's Westland. Fun team to watch, though. And
very fun team
the
to
Carlisle
watch.
Indians, they had a couple of good stretches there, but they were defeated over at the Wood River Regional.
Yeah.
And they wrapped up one easy win there, right?
No, they went 0-1.
Yes, it's true. Yeah. Who'd they face that first night?
Pie Sauce.
Right, Pie Saw. Yeah, that was the night, the doubleheader night, and they played the first. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
And then Westland eventually got out of there over Pie Saw.
Yeah,
maybe won 67-50 somewhere around.
Yeah,
those
it was about a 10 or 11 point game. Yeah, closer than that.
Yeah,
closer than what the final score indicated.
The Tribe winds up 2-8 and 11-20. Tyler Seaver, I guess the main cog. He was an all-tournament player in all three.
Yeah,
tourneys, which is cool. Not done that often.
Yeah, I mean, just a little too inconsistent for the Indians this year. I mean, they had some good stretches where they played some good games. Then they followed up with some
or even
poor
within
games.
the game, and all of a sudden it just got turned off.
Yeah, I mean, they had a good win there against Breese Central. Turned around, had a couple of losses. Had a good regular season finale there against Salem.
That was a tremendous game.
Yeah, and they just didn't. I mean, they just didn't
that
play
one just
well.
slipped away there. They almost had the Wildcats. So
and then they just didn't play well there against Pie South Southwestern. Started 2-0 at the Modern Day tournament, and then lost their next 3 games. So just couldn't put a good winning streak together all year.
Fell to the Hornets. We'll have Coach Wayne Hari on later, and Tyler went over. He pushed 1,000 plus now too, and I believe Coach Palmer said he's 6th on the all-time list. And there are some huge names on there from Tom Michael and Phil Coons on down. It's quite a so 3 senior starters are gone.
Yeah,
and they were all really all of them played key roles. Tyler and Nick Becker and Alex Hills, and so got
there's gonna be some questions to be answered next year with this group he's got coming up. So
they do have 2 nice cornerstones there in Dawson Reinacher, and also Luke Boatwright.
Yeah,
so an inside and an outside guide there, which is good.
And Chase Taylor.
Chase. Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
Yeah,
he can shoot when he gets rolling. Or Luke's like that too, but Chase is more consistent.
He is
right now.
He is, yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's the thing too. They weren't healthy.
No,
somebody was hurt, and even at the last couple of games,
Tyler
Nick and Tyler had their hands wrapped, and Hills was sick early. Missed the first 9 or 10 games.
Chase missed some games, so they just couldn't put them all together at all.
The Central Cougars, a rare down year. Doesn't happen, but they almost got by East St. Louis, but they finished 13-17 overall. They were in 3A play again. Will that continue next year?
Yes.
Will it for how long? One more year?
Well, I mean, as long as they're over the limit.
Yeah, but they're under now, aren't they?
No, I don't.
They're under 600.
Okay.
I know that much, but I don't know.
I know they're 14 over. For this,
does that go from the year before?
Yeah. So I don't know if they dropped
either.
down from that or not, but
actually,
I've got no indication that they're going down to 2A. Okay. So I'm thinking that they're gonna,
But you saw their games over at Highland then.
Mm-hmm.
Modern Day was a 3-point win by the
exactly.
Cougars, and Modern Day was up most of the way, kind of the opposite of their first game during the regular season.
Yeah.
And 4-6 in the Cahokia. 4th behind Westland and Salem, and Tyler Jost, he's off somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't think if you probably don't want to.
No,
he's getting close.
He's got to be close to picking it, but he's still exploring his options a little bit. He's got a lot of schools after him.
I believe Coach Schubert last Saturday, I think he said where he's got it down to 2 or 3 now. He's drawing really near. So and he's 1,000. He's over 1,000 now, and. But they'll let's see what they got left in the cupboard for next season as far as returning players, starters. Just a couple. Or?
Well, I mean they lost Tyler, but they got Simon Thomas coming back. They got Camden Wimpy coming back.
Camden came up big.
Jackson Hagg, he can shoot it from the outside. Max Campworth on the inside.
I like him.
Got good little body to him.
Yep.
So they've got the pieces put together.
Salem's addition to the Cahokia as far as basketball goes. I like it all around myself.
I like it all around myself. It makes it a lot more competitive.
Yeah.
Yep, a lot more competitive.
Nice little bookend between Salem and Columbia, at least for us in this area a little bit.
Yeah.
And everybody I talked to, unless they lied, I don't think they did. They seem to. It's a bigger school, it is, but Columbia is too. And Carlisle's one of the smallest. You got Freeburg and Columbia and Salem. Who am I missing? That's also a large school.
Freeburg. I mean,
yeah, said them. I'm missing some. There's 4 actually so-called larger schools.
Yeah,
right?
Central.
It's not Westland, that's for sure.
Yeah,
missing some. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know who it is. All conference teams, they can be released anytime now, right? Since Columbia got.
Yeah, they can be released
popped.
Anytime. Yeah.
So that could, literally come up because it's all done a long time now.
Yeah.
The Modern Day Knights, as we get close to wrapping up the boys, what about the Knights year? Didn't go as planned, obviously, but again, had their moments.
Exactly. Once again, they had their moments, had some good games, made it to the championship game of the Nashville Invitational Tournament, which is good for them. And they beat Central with a good game. They beat Central at Modern Day during regular season. So they had some bright spots there for them this year.
Some quality wins there too.
Exactly, yeah.
Hey, there's only one team or so that can.
Yeah.
And the Silver Stallions of Christ Our Rock, I guess we're baffled a little bit there.
Yeah.
But Coach Britt's got some building blocks there too. Some
he does.
Stepping stones.
Yeah.
So including I think actually he has 2 sons over there.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're both back. I think that
yeah.
maybe a junior and freshman, however that is. Matt Wilson is with us from the Union Banner. He is the Banner Sports. And as far as the girls, you're up at Bloomington Normal Redbird Arena, Doug Collins Court. Like that place. The Central Cougars didn't win up there, but they got 4th in 3A competition, and that's not too shabby.
Not too bad at all. I mean, considering that they were by a long shot the smallest school there.
I watched quite a bit of that on online, and
yeah.
Actually, I don't know what they had for the first team now, but were they over 1,000? I don't know.
Oh yeah, the first team. No, Nazareth Academy was not. But I mean,
no, they wouldn't have been probably.
But they're a private school
yeah,
that can basically grab anybody they want.
They might have 5 kids in their school.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
They did have apparently 3 Division I players.
Exactly, they do. Yeah, they
were just awfully good.
Good. They were very good.
Central recovered nicely in the Concy game there in 4th, and I was really close.
Glenbard South that has an enrollment of about 1,200, and they played right there with them.
They're 1,200.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. They played right there with them.
Faye Meisner, an incredible competitor and incredible talent. She's on her way to UMSL. She'll do fine.
Yep.
Better than fine.
Yep. A bunch of big-time reporters were at the state just talking about Faye and how impressed they were just by her toughness and her fight, and she gives it her all every time out there.
And I know Coach Reeder very proud of him because he has had more overall talented teams, but also it wasn't in the 3A, it wasn't at this kind of level either. Yeah. So 10-0, winning, sweeping the conference, 29 wins on the year. The Carlisle Lady Indians, a much better result from last year.
That's better.
Great to see.
Yeah.
They lose some valuable seniors too.
They lose some very valuable seniors.
Players roll. The good news is though, they've got a couple cornerstones there in Brooklyn Smith and Molly Decamper.
Yeah, they just need more. I mean,
they need more numbers. Period.
Yeah, that's what they need. Is they just need more numbers. I mean, they've got 3 starters basically coming back, but it's just
they need some fresh faces to help.
They need some fresh faces to get out there and help them out.
Need a friend of a friend, I believe. Coach Smith might have said that in one of your columns. I'm not sure if he did on the air or not, but that's. And they did great in their opening tournament. They knocked off Christ Our Rock. Westland struggles. I mean, just as simple as we can put it. That's a proud bunch over there, as we see with the boys and all their sports. So one of these years they're gonna plug it back together again. Yeah. Same thing with that, Matt. Central's out. Everybody's gone and everything pretty much anymore. Period. So
exactly.
We'll have some on the all-conference team, of course, from Central. I think Carlisle will sneak a couple on there.
Mm-hmm.
How deep do they go, though?
10.
They go 10?
Yeah.
Is that how they do it now? Do they just go straight 10, or are they doing 2?
I think it's straight 10.
Okay. Modern Day Lady Knights had a really good second half, at least the back second, 2/3, whatever. And went over to see them play T-Town that night, the Salem Super in 2A competition. They just First half, they just could not shoot straight.
They could not.
I was down at that end zone.
Yeah.
The first half, and I mean, they missed some point blank. It just happens. Stuff happens.
It happens, and it was just one of those games where they just couldn't hit anything, and unfortunately, it just happened at that time. I think
some bunnies went awry.
I think that some local media were basically banking on going to Redbird back-to-back weekends with Mater Dei followed by Central, and we were all a little surprised that Mater Dei didn't quite get there. But
let's see, did T-Town win or lose their first game?
They lost their first game.
They did. What would they? Do you call? Did they get?
I think they lost in overtime to one of the winningest programs in Illinois, one of those Chicago schools.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of dumped out after him.
So, yeah.
I did see. So, do you know if they got third or fourth?
I believe they got third place.
Got third.
Yes.
But Coach Dave Cohen and the troops did really well at in the end of the year there. And, man, let's see who graduates from that
Maya
bunch.
Beckman.
Maya, yes.
That's it.
She was the only one,
yeah.
huh?
And everybody else is coming back, and they're going to be ready to go next year.
The near future looks really, really good. So Brahmar and all of them, they're all.
Yeah.
How about that? The Stallions of the girls' variety from Christ Star Rock, they had their dreams of state quenched by Oakville.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, it's a toss-up.
Oakville
Too
at
bad
Oakville,
they had to play each other so early.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Oakville at Oakville, it's going to be tough win for
Let's
them.
see, did Oakville beat them the first time, too?
Yeah.
Okay. Caroline Bainey, the main ingredient. There's might be one or two, but she's the main ingredient. That is gone, though.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going on off to college for some ball. And Dan Kipper has done a really good job there as the coach. That program is made
I mean, they're
big
losing
strides.
They're losing some key seniors, so it'll be interesting to see what they can do next year with what they've got.
A couple of those freshmen, pretty good.
Macy Peltis will have to have a much bigger impact with that team.
Piron
next year.
girl will be back. She's terrific.
Yeah.
So they'll be all right. Yeah. And wrestling, I know we had Dale Allen who went to the sectional, but Nathan Hussman made it all the way to state.
Yes.
So congrats. You do a good job. They don't get a lot of pub. I mean, it's just there's always sports like that. I mean,
exactly.
Whatever it is. I don't. Did Mater Dei? I don't think they had a team.
No, they had maybe 2 or 3 individuals.
Did they have that even this year? Then I
they
know they did last year.
Yeah. Yep.
Bowling, is it all dried up here, or did Mater Dei have that?
Mater Dei, I believe, did pick up a bowling team this year.
I know they had one. They had the first one around.
Yeah.
This side for a while of the besides Salem over and now Centralia's in it, but. Okay. Anything else to tack on there? Go right ahead. I mean, besides National Cereal Day, that's a big deal.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. No, not too much else. No, just next week starts up spring sports, so we got about this week to rejuice our energy and everything and get back at it again next week.
So are they on the schedule next week already as far as playing?
Yeah.
I believe Monday the.
I believe Monday. I believe Monday the 12th would be the first spring
official
sport game. Yes.
Okay.
Mater Dei girls soccer team is playing in Metro Cup on Monday, so that would be the.
And then we got track and field.
Yes.
At a few places and.
Soccer and softball and baseball.
Let's see. This is which soccer is this? This boys
girls.
Or girls? This is girls.
Yes.
Okay. Boys in the fall, girls in the spring.
Yes.
Not that difficult, really, but I didn't ace it, did I?
Yeah.
All right, Matt. Well, thanks a bunch for coming by again. We'll see you in what will seem like about 2 or 3 weeks.
I know,
It will be more like the end of May, early June,
yeah.
middle of June if we have some teams with a lot of success.
Yeah.
Could happen. Could happen.
Could very well happen.
And a little more likely, obviously, with the 4 classes now. So we'll see if we can spread the cheer.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
That's Matt Wilson of the Carlisle Union Banner. His expertise tossed in for a half hour for nothing. Didn't cost us a dime. Nothing. That's the way we like it over here, too. We're cheap. See ya. He's gone. We'll take a break. We'll slip on back, though, with the flashback and plenty more. We're talking sports for a Wednesday.
Insuring your home and auto with Pekin Insurance equals a sizable discount. Farmers State Bank Insurance Department may save you as much as 30% on homeowners premiums and up to 15% on auto premiums if you insure both with Pekin Insurance. Call Farmers State Bank Insurance Department at 495-2965 for details about multi-policy discounts and learn what beyond the expected coverage and savings are all about.
Not a deposit, not FDIC insured, not insured by any federal government agency, not guaranteed by the bank, may go down in value.
Seaver Brothers has what you're looking for. Take a spin with Seaver Brothers and drive home in your new or pre-owned Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, or Dodge truck today. Let Seaver Brothers give you the car buying experience that no other dealership can offer. Seaver Brothers stands behind their products and also has an outstanding service department with qualified technicians to keep your vehicles running strong. Stop by Seaver Brothers, 811 Washington Street in Carlisle, or call 594-2624 for your next Seaver Brothers sales associate.
If it has been a long time since you've been to the dentist, you need to know you're not alone. For some, past experiences make it impossible to pick up the phone and call. Others are embarrassed because it has been so long. Hi, I'm Dr. Casey Santel, a general dentist from Breeze, Illinois, who sedates patients with pills. I believe in listening to our patients and finding workable solutions to problems they have without making them feel guilty or putting them down. Please call me, Dr. Casey Santel, at Breeze Dental Care at 526-2020 to schedule an appointment where sedation dentistry is an option for you to take care of your teeth without anxiety.
Are you looking for a happy dental home? Dr. Draghi and Dr. Santel are in-network providers with many insurance companies and have what you are looking for. New patients welcome and most emergencies seen immediately. Get back on the right track to good dental health with Breeze Dental Care. Call 526-2020. That's 526-2020.
Flying in the face of conventional wisdom.
There's no rules and no laws and lots of litter.
Every day.
This is Max 96.7.
We have slithered back to the Carlisle Meat Market Studio on this midweek edition of Talkin' Sports, where your time is 6:36. That time drop filled in by Breeze Furniture, Jan's Uniforms. The Oscar ratings, they were down 20% from last year's tank job. I can't imagine why. Let's flashback.
It's flashback.
Get ready to flash back with the Easy In Travel Sports Flashback. Escape to paradise with Easy In Travel and Breeze. Call 526-2201.
This surfaces from April 17th of last year. It's now former Missouri State basketball coach Paul Lusk on the 2017-18 season.
We got to be better. We've got to make improvements, and I think there'll be as high as expectations as there's ever been on us, and I welcome that. I feel, like I said, I feel really good about our guys. I know we've got good players. I felt like we could have a breakthrough this year, and we were moving in that direction. It didn't happen, but it's time. I think everyone's jockeying for position now that there's been a change in the league, and we feel like we can have a breakthrough, and that's what we're trying to do.
And you don't want to plead, you don't need to or anything, but maybe not last year, but a year or two before, I think there were times when you only had 7 scholarship players maybe on dressing out.
We've had a lot of injuries, and but you know what, Rip? No one cares.
No.
It's just another excuse, and you gotta find a way to win games. But it does make you very conscious of recruiting, because you need depth, and you have to prepare for injuries, for other extenuating circumstances, for sickness. We missed this year early on. Ronnie Russo got a concussion. Obadiah Church hurt his knee. We were still able to overcome some things, and I think that says a lot. You have to recruit a deep roster, and you have to have guys earning their minutes rather than getting minutes by default. And hopefully, that's what we put ourselves in position to do.
McKendree University is a great place to continue your sports career. It's also a great place to continue your education. McKendree offers a wide range of degrees, including master's degrees in business, nursing, education, and professional counseling. If you'd like, you can access McKendree's quality education through the flexibility of online degrees. To learn more about McKendree, log on to McKendreeOnline.com or call 1-800-BEARCAT. McKendree University is ready when you are.
Get $60 by mail on a Firestone Visa prepaid card when you buy a set of 4 eligible Firestone, Destination, or Champion tires. Up your reward to $100 by using your CFNA credit card.
Only at Best One Tire and Service on Old Highway 50 West in Breeze. Claim form required for eligible tires and complete details. See your participating Firestone retailer or FirestoneTire.com. In 2 claims per household. Call 1-877-TIRE-USA to find a retailer near you. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Subject to credit approval. Prepaid card issued by the Bancorp Bank, member FDIC, and can be used everywhere Visa debit cards are accepted. The Bancorp Bank is not affiliated with CFNA.
Southern Bus and Mobility is your Brawnability dealer in Breeze. Brawnability features the broadest lineup of wheelchair-accessible vehicles with more brands, entry types, features, and price points than any other manufacturer in the industry. See for yourself at Southern Bus and Mobility why a new or certified pre-owned wheelchair-accessible Brawnability vehicle is the only way to go. Call 526-4131 or stop by just east of Breeze on Old Route 50.
When wearing contacts, you shouldn't even be able to feel them. If they're uncomfortable or feeling dry, come see us at Lebanon Optometric Center or Breeze Family Vision Center. We'll find the right contacts for you, whether it's multifocal, astigmatism, daily disposables, or hybrid lenses. Don't suffer through contacts that are just fine. We have all the major brands to choose from, and with locations in Breeze and Lebanon, if you damage or tear your contacts, we can replace them right away. Start seeing clearer today with a little help from Breeze Family Vision Center or Lebanon Optometric Center.
Scientists say the universe is random. Why should your radio station be any different?
You've got Max 96.7.
This is Rip in the Carlisle Meat Market Studio on this Wednesday night. I want to remind you, well, if you're looking for that next pre-owned car, truck, maybe an SUV at the right price, you might want to drop by Diane Chevrolet in Trenton. All the pre-owned vehicles pass a thorough inspection. That's huge. And most come with Diane's exclusive lifetime powertrain warranty at no cost to you. No cost. Just simply see your consultant, okay, for all the details. There's Dwayne, Nikki, Dave, Nathan. Go by in person or call them up at 224-9200, 224-9200. It's a friendly, no-pressure staff. Diane Chevrolet. Remember, it's the home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Shop or schedule service at DianeChevrolet.com. We're going to toss it to Washington County and Coach Wayne Hari after this timeout.
Companies are hiring again. That's good news. Bad news, you don't have the skills they're looking for. Kaskaskia College can fix that. KC's welding technology program can set you up with the skills industries are looking for. More good news, classes are available at KC's Trenton Center or Crisp Technology Center. Call Sean Morris at 545-3406. The demand is there, the pay is there. Where are you? Kaskaskia College, your future starts here.
Looking for a particular piece of jewelry? Maybe something you saw in a magazine. Chances are we have it here at Becker Jewelers. On the chance that we don't, that's no problem. I'll make it for you. Hi, this is A.G. Becker, and using the latest computer-aided design software, I can custom design any piece of jewelry. Wedding rings, engagement rings, all kinds of gemstone rings, earrings, bracelets, pendants, and much, much more. You'll see your design take shape in 3 dimensions. And when it's exactly what you want, we'll create it for you. Becker Jewelers is an expert in the restoration of antique and delicate pieces. If you have older jewelry you no longer wear, let Beckers use the past to create a beautiful, sparkling future heirloom. From custom design to remounting, restoration, and repairs, we have the tools and expertise to make it happen here at Beckers.
Becker Jewelers on Main Street in Breeze, on the Square in Highland, and at BeckerJewelers.com.
If you're looking for Nissan quality, be sure to check out what Munkin Dodge Chrysler, Jeep, Nissan, and Centralia has to offer. Munkin's has the entire field covered with a great lineup of Nissans, including Maximas, Altimas, and Sentras, SUVs and crossovers, and Titan and Frontier trucks. And you can relax when you shop Munkin's because you know you're getting the better deal every time, along with terrific service after the sale. For your Nissan, log on to Munkin1.com, or better yet, visit Munkin Dodge Chrysler, Jeep, Nissan in person, Route 161 West in Centralia.
What were we thinking when we designed the station? I'll tell you. We were thinking it takes all sorts to make a world.
Max 96.7.
Hey, we are back in the Carlisle Meat Market Studio on a Wednesday night. We've heard from Matt Wilson not once but twice, both times free of charge. And right now, we're going to buzz that Tucker Electric guest line for Nashville Hornets basketball coach Wayne Hari. He's in mid-flight. How are you tonight, Wayne? Welcome back.
I'm good, Rip. How you guys doing? How you doing over there?
Doing pretty well. I know you'd love to be playing. Who wouldn't? I mean, that's you want to go as far and as deep as you can. But we've got you a week after your team's campaign ended, and it was your biggest rival, Pinckneyville, who halted those postseason hopes over at Westland.
Yeah, you think about it, it's just you almost ran into a buzzsaw that week. They were playing on all cylinders ripped, and when they're playing like that, they're just a handful to handle. You got to give Coach Wagner a lot of credit and their kids a lot of credit. When they're playing like that and playing that hard and playing with all that confidence, they're hard to guard. And then their defense, is just a smothering situation. It's hard to get a shot, and unless you're strong enough and to get to the rim and shoot it well enough in traffic, it's hard to score on them. So, we just ran into a buzzsaw. Our kids, I look back at it, we're winning 17-16 midway through the second quarter, and then you look up and we're down 9. And and for our kids, let's not be, I'm just being honest with you, we're not an offensive juggernaut or anything like that. That was going to be a tough situation for us to come back from.
Well, the other 2 times you played them, it was quite close. You lost by 7 and by 1, and then the other night they did beat you 55-33. But their defense, I hadn't seen them since the Kaskaskian Classic very early in the season. Wow, against Westland on Friday night in the championship. They stretched it out, the guard play, the depth. I mean, Westland only got off 5 3-pointers and didn't make any. And they were just all over guy, and they blitzed them in the third period.
Right, and and when they're in there, when they're that tight on you, then you're going to have to drive to the basket, and you're going to have to be strong enough to get to the basket or try to get a foul and get it on the rim, and then or try to have or like Mount Carmel had, where you got the big post player where you can play off the post. Then you kind of have a chance. You can kind of play off. You got somebody to throw it to you, relieve pressure sometimes. But if you don't have that, then they are a handful to try to beat.
Were you down at SIU last night?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Where'd you watch
ended up going? Yeah, I went. I ended up going back to. I went over here to Centralia, which I'm heading over here to watch the sectional again. I went there again. Went with Coach Weathers and watched Marion and Columbia play, but I'm heading back there. Yeah, I didn't get a chance. I didn't go down there.
By the way, as you well know, the Warriors are a very strong club, and for them to make those huge strides, Pinckneyville in that third quarter, and they won it by 19 in the end. I was very impressed, and of course they did impress Mount Carmel last night, although that was very tight most of the way as I was following it mostly on Twitter.
Yeah, I mean, again, a lot of experience with Mount Carmel coming back with the big kid and watching them. I got a chance to watch them at Benton in the shootout.
Oh, okay.
They had there, and the big kid was back at the time, and it looked like they were gonna, they had the athletes to make a run there in the postseason. They were just, you don't know how well conditioned the big kid is, but
is he a senior?
Yes, he's a senior.
Okay.
He's going to play football at Wyoming.
Yeah, Mount Carmel football.
Yeah, you betcha. And so he, they, and their guards were strong enough to handle that situation. So, again, they had I'll give Mount Carmel a chance. They had a lot of credit. They had a chance to get them, but again, Pinckneyville with their quickness and they when they shoot it from the arc, and they did, they're late. With those seniors out there, they feel like they're always in the game, and even when it gets late, and they're making shots out there on the arc, they're really hard to handle when they can dribble drive too.
Well, the Panthers just might be bringing home a state crown. But let's get back to you and the Hornets. You may not be on that court anymore, but you still have an outstanding 23 wins, including a regional crown and second to Pinckneyville in the River to River Conference. So a lot of success was had on the floor too.
Yeah, I was kind of pleasantly surprised, Rip. Our goal is, and it's been like that. I'm not trying to hide anything here. When I started head coaching, our goal is always trying to get to the state tournament.
Sure.
It doesn't make any difference. I always tell them it doesn't make any difference. We had to start all freshmen and seniors, combination. But that's always the goal, to try to climb the mountain to get there. We didn't get there, but we got beat by the team that got there. But when we started out, we got the first game. We got beat by Waterloo, which they didn't win a whole lot of games, this year, which we
3-point loss though.
Yeah, I know, and it was a
loss. I know, yeah,
it's a loss,
right.
But we did. I just didn't feel like we were doing things right, and we had to readjust our situation. And I thought our kids really got better as the season went by. Losing, and I think we talked about this, losing 4 starters and trying to get the right combinations to play and through the year, and with our schedule, I think our schedule is one of the toughest ones around. I thought they got better.
That's what you want.
Exactly, and nothing taken away from the kids. I mean, we just were not an offensive juggernaut this year. That was not our thing that we could do. I mean, we could score a little bit, but we just, from the arc, we were just maybe average to below average from the arc. But I thought our defense got better. I thought our kids bought into it. If they wouldn't have bought into it, it was going to be a tough situation for us. But I thought our kids bought into it, and they kind of understood that, hey, we're going to have to try to stop people to win. And I'm pretty proud of our kids that they understood that.
Yeah, and late, I guess, really from the turn of the year, you won 9 in a row at one point. So you really, and you won 4 out of your last 5 before that Pinckneyville game. So I mean, you were pressing on there, and you end up 8-2 in league play and 23-8 overall. I think, Wayne, that you had a very, very solid return to the coaching ranks. First as the boys coach.
Well, I appreciate that, Rip. Yeah, I appreciate that, Rip. You don't know. You kind of you take on different challenges and in life. You don't know if you can do that or not. When you go through high school at Nashville High School, do you think about, okay, am I going to be the head coach? You think about, well, I don't know if I want to get into coaching or not. And then you think about getting coaching. Do you get into college coaching? Do you go back to your alma mater and coach? And all these things go when you're growing up. And then, I ended up getting back, and I get into farming, and then I helped JV for 12 years. And there's a lot of things, a lot of the athletic director, a lot of things going on. And
your daughter's playing, of course. You coached them in high school, but you're a busy dude.
There's a lot of you do 15 years of the girls, and I don't know if I was ever thinking about being the head boys coach. You always kind of wonder, do you want to do it or not?
I wanted you to do that. You know that.
Well, I appreciate
that. We've talked about that before, and I wasn't, and we said this I wasn't pushing Coach Weathers out of it, but if the opportunity ever came up, I wanted to see take that play. Of course, hey, look, I'm a fan. I have an 8x10 signed 8x10 picture of yours in the living room, so maybe I'm not completely fair to everybody. No, I mean all that. I mean all that, and you did super.
Well, I appreciate that. I know we've been buddies all the way since we played softball together. But
travelers.
But it's like travelers, the Travs, Travs, one and only. But and you get a chance to be the coach, and you get a little pressure. You don't want to fail. You've been under Coach Bogle, and I played for him, and I was under Don Hawkins and Darren, and then Brad did such a great job coming in, and so there's a lot of pressure there, and you don't want to fail. It's it's kind of your hometown, so there's an anxiety there, but again, it took me a little bit to get used to that. I'm not going to lie to you. It took a little bit to get used to it, and then it's finally like, hey, you're still coaching teams, you're still coaching those teams, and it's a basketball game, and it took me a little while to adjust with that, and you're still learning. I'm still learning and trying to adjust with that, but I told my wife Cheryl, we ended up winning. We were fortunate enough to win a regional this year and with the boys, and I told her, I said, I really never thought that I was going to ever get it. I was going to be on the boys' side to win a regional at Nashville. So I really, and I never won a regional when I played.
It's hard to believe, really. I mean, you were so talented. You had some good teammates there, of course. Hey, and we're also talking 2 classes and.
That's right. We're always in that regional. You played in that regional. You knew all about it.
I watched basketball, but the teams. Yes.
I mean, you knew about it. I mean, watching that regional was awful. I mean, playing in it was. I mean, you just had to have a lot of luck go your way, and but I really cherished that moment when we won that one down at Staunton. And it meant a lot to me, and I know it meant. And I told the kids afterwards, I really appreciate it. And I said, don't take it for granted. I said, I never won one. I said, enjoy it now, but we're still trying to get better. But I want to make sure people understand that, or our kids understand that.
We have a few minutes left with Wayne Hari on Talking Sports. You're losing some good kids, of course. Bryce Bultman headlines the returnees, and the sky's the limit for him.
Yeah, we're hoping. He's improved a lot. He improved a lot as the year went on. I thought he did a lot, and he's got a lot more things to work on. I know he needs work on his strength and even his ball handling, his quickness a little bit. But we're hopefully that he'll get better as for this summer and when the winter comes through. So yeah, I mean, we're hoping. I mean, he knows what he needs to work on, and down the road, I'm hopefully he will do that.
I also have a signed 8x10 of him framed, so just so you don't get too big of a hit. Well, see, that's my cousin's son's son. What would that make him?
Like
Larry Boltman is my cousin. Jeremy is my, so it filters down. No, he's a good kid and a really good athlete. So
yes,
if you pack a couple of players around him, you're going to be all right yet.
Well, we're hoping. We got hopefully our young kids will get better.
Sure.
I know Carson Parker as a sophomore had some good games for us, but his strength wise needs to get better. I think we all know that, and we're hoping that that we're gonna. And I hope we learn from the Pinckneyville game how hard it is that our young kids learn that how hard it is you need to compete. I think that was an issue there the second half that we need to make sure. Hey, let's make sure we got to compete till the end. And when you're young like that, I know I talked to Coach Wagner and after the game, and then a couple days afterwards, and he said the same situation. They got eliminated by us, with Brad and that. But he said they learned from it. They learned it's like, hey,
do that.
They had those young kids there, and now they're seniors. He said we're just older, and he said that does make a big difference, and it does, and there's no question about that.
Two more things. Oakville, their win last night. I'm sure their chances are as good as any, maybe better than most up there. So good luck to them. I know that's another one of those rivals of yours, Pinckneyville and Oakville and such. But John Krause, another great job.
He's second to none. I mean, Coach Krause does a great job. I mean, he's came in there replacing the legend, and the kids know how to play, and every year he has them ready, and he's just done a great job with that program over there. Got all the respect for him in the world, and those kids, they're class individuals, and I wish them the best. They got a good chance this year at 1A. It's always interesting. You never know who you're playing. They had Noah, Frederick King, and Johns, and they battle till the end. But you never know how things work out. I know when we won the state in girls in 13, we had chances earlier, but earlier we had a chance to win. In the earlier years, but you never know how things work out up there. And this might be the year that they get at Oakville, they get the job done. That'd be great.
Finally, and you got to get into Trout Arena and watch those Orphans hopefully knock off the east side. But speaking of legends, your thoughts on Coach Harry Statham? He's through over at McKendree, 52 glorious years, the winningest coach at a four-year college in the country, men's or women's. Just remarkable.
I mean, I'm thinking about it myself here. I just
52 years.
I just turned 52, so I mean, like I'm.
Oh, you're older than that.
No, I don't think I am. I mean, so I don't know if that will ever happen again. It's just amazing. Class individual. I know. Just a quick story. When we'd go up with the girls in the state tournament. He'd let us go in there and we'd practice before on that Thursday and in that gym. I'd call him and he said, "Oh, no trouble, Wayne. We'll open it up." So we practiced for an hour and a half. So we'd get used to that court. And
sure.
The bigger court. I mean, just anything that you ever needed. Coach Statham was there, and just unbelievable. I think about where they started, in that small gym where you walk down. You had to walk down first, and that was like the Little 8 Conference. You remember it? Like
hardly anybody could. Very little seating. It was
you walk down first and then go in. You know what I'm saying? And then it was like built in the ground. And what a home. I mean, I think about that and where that program is now.
Now the place is named after 1,122 victories. That's the most. That's above everybody in the nation. Pat Summitt had it, and boy, he's above some big names, Dean Smith and Coach K, and you name it. So he's all class.
No question. And he's all about McHenry basketball, and he always will be. And he'll always talk to you, and he'll that's what it's all about.
All right, Wayne, enjoy the ball game tonight, and cheer those Orphans on. That's your wife's alma mater, correct?
That's right. Yeah. I think Cheryl will be watching pretty closely to see what happens. I think it'll be a good game. I hopefully I'm over here trying to learn a little bit and watch some good basketball and two fine programs at history in the state of Illinois. What great programs that are going to battle it out here.
It'll be disappointing if there's not an all South 7 final. Actually, I think the Orphans are going to clip them, but hey,
that'd be fine. Yep,
we shall see. Appreciate your talks on Talking Sports throughout the year again, and say hello to the entire fam. We'll talk to you later on.
Rip, always great talking to you. You're always great friend and always a class individual. You know that. Appreciate it.
Yeah, well, and next time bring your buddy John Deere on.
Yeah, I got my John Deere hat on, so I'll be ready to go. I'm ready.
Beautiful.
To go.
You'll be easy to pick out on the big screen tonight.
Exactly. There you go.
Okay. Thanks, Wayne.
See you, Rip. Take care.
That's Wayne. Our thanks to him and also to Matt Wilson, who did double duty. We'll see you Saturday morning between 9 and 10 with Coach Nathan Reeder and more. This is Talking Sports, Real Sports Talk on Max 96.7 Wcxo.
Talkin' Sports on Max 96.7 was powered by Hoffman Supermarket, the only choice for quality meats and friendly service. Talkin' Sports was brought to you by Munkin Dodge Chrysler Jeep Nissan in Centralia. Kaskaskia College, the future's yours at Kaskaskia College. Emin Insurance Agency in Carlisle. Farmers State Bank of Hoffman, Central City and Hoyleton. Diane Chevrolet in Trenton. McKendree University in Lebanon. Ideal Home Solutions in Trenton. Farmers State Bank Insurance Department in Hoffman. Seaver Brothers in Carlisle. And by Becker Jewelers with locations in Breeze and Highland and always online at beckerjewelers.com. Thank you for joining us for this WCXO sports presentation of Talkin' Sports on Max 96.7.